In a challenge that can only be described as unnecessary, we work towards the legend rank as we attempt a Hearthstone Nuzlocke, where the only rules are, there are no rules. Except, of course, these rules. The wheel will randomly select our deck. On a loss, the deck is removed from our list. If we upgrade from bronze to silver, we get to choose one of our decks to come back to our list, and we need to try to get as high rank as possible in the month of February before we run out of decks. Let's get into it. Hello, Snugglebugs! Welcome to today's Nuzlocke randomizer video. We're coming at you here today. We did hit gold in our last one, so I mean that's pretty good, in my opinion. Now, I know it's going to be uploaded, a few weeks into the season, but this is what the challenge was, and yeah, we had the rules at the beginning. So without further ado, let's just spin the wheel. Shattered Druid. We actually had some luck with that last time, which I was not expecting. So. We will just go hop into that game right now. The due process was nerfed to 4 mana, which is fine, but we left it the way it is. If you did not watch our previous video, we did pick our deck lists prior to some of the more recent changes to cards, and we decided that part of the challenge was going to be not adjusting our decks based around balance to see how well we could do. So here we are. Though, to be honest, last time I surprised myself, or surprised, hopefully, multiple people, and it actually worked pretty good. We had Crypt Keeper that we ended up getting out because of the chipness plating. Now, it doesn't look like we're going to get that lucky again, mind you. Okay. This usually means Mining Rogue, which, with our terrible starting hand, okay, I mean, if we can get that far, great. We have no current value with the Lunar Eclipse. Not that we need it, I guess, to save us some health, so, yeah. If we can survive the Crystal Cluster, that'll help us because we'll get some of these bigger dudes out. Oh. Okay, Little Forge. Good. Oh, there's that chitness plating. Now, they might... weapon, which will still hit us, but that'll still mean that our Crypt Keeper will cost 1 or so, which is great. Plus, we can always hero power to get that armor back ourselves, which is pretty good. Still, snowed in. Can't get out to our driveway, so I've been shoveling as much as possible, but we have a pretty long driveway, and it is, lack of a better word, it's, not lack of a better word, that's silly. We have a long driveway that's got about 3 to 4 feet of snow in it. Oh, okay, yeah, get rid of all of our armor, but again, we'll go up 4 armor here, which is fine. It's good enough. Oop. And then we can innervate out our Crystal Cluster next turn. Or mana 4/6 taunt, not too shabs. Highly doubt anybody, at least in my area, because I'm not going to say I guess where I'm at, is watching, but because of that, I would like to call out, though, thank you to everyone who works in those fields like snow plowing or during storms and things like that. It's definitely a gift to have people who are willing to go out there and work during these times and stuff in those conditions. Bam! For some reason I was expecting a bunch of 3/7s, but that's only if you have crystals that don't get used. This is gonna, trade to give them a free Druid the Kid. However, if they don't play something in their hand first, like they're gonna lose space. Excuse me, again, apologies, not to repeat myself if you've seen other videos, but just very tired, both physically and mentally, over the last several days. But yeah, so far our challenge is admittedly going a little bit worse than I had expected, but not, like, terrible. So you gotta make this trade? It seems odd. Oh no, you're just trying to get rid of cards in your hand. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Sure. Play a card and then punch. Okay. And then, but if you punch, your hand's going to be full. You don't have any mana to bounce this unless you have Shadow Step, I guess. Buy is going to be great here because it's going to, like, take out their 3/3 if he's still alive. Even if they Shadow Step this, like killing Drilly, yeah, there's the Shadow Step. But killing Drilly means they're not going to get that treasure because their hand is full. Boop. One less treasure for you. They still dig, I guess. Does that mean... I can't remember. Does that mean that that was their 4th treasure? Drilly, drilly. Yeah. So I think we just prevented them from getting their scorpion, which is pretty nice. Punch. Punch face. I might have to just play this at only 1 draw for now, because we just don't have value right now, which is kind of unfortunate. Lunar Eclipse could be okay. Let's get the 2 random nature spells instead. See what we get here. Discover a nature spell, sure. Lipper Friends, also okay. So we're going to get the Authors with Rush. That is, I wish. Wish I could play it. We could Lunar Eclipse just for the sake of getting this out, like, basically for free, but this clears the whole board anyway. Poor little otters. Naga Giant. But yeah, pretty sure I burned their Scorpion, so they're gonna have to dig 4 more times to get it. Actually, too, now we have the Flipper Friends into the Soul of the Forest. Just a Noyo troop. Sure. Ouch. Coin. Alright, kind of forgot about that. They wouldn't be playing this unless they had a way to bounce it, probably. Just because we have Lunar Eclipse. Mind you, we did play one, so they might not think we have the other. Either good or bad, it's taking this long to pick. Either it means they have no good options or all good options. Okay. Another Shadow Step. Coin Breakdance. Yep. Yep, that's okay. We got to expect that they're going to play Velarak like at least 4 times usually. See, this is going to give us 6 otters, which means we don't have room for this as well. So let's go with the otters. Punch, punch. Punch. Lunar Eclipse. Punch, punch. Hero power, punch, punch instead. Yeah, I think so. Punch, punch. Hero power, punch, punch, punch. Oh, there's a big whiteboard. And there's some more draw power. What we really could have used at this point, honestly, is the due processes. They're holding on to so many cards. Ooh. That's a good one. Okay. They're rocking it. Oh, Velarak. Does that mean they have their other, like, 2 shadows? A way to bounce that back already? Or are they just finally risking that I don't have an answer for it? Okay, they're just gonna accept that I might have an answer for it. Refresh. No, let's draw first. Ooh, there's a due process. Do we Crystal Cluster and just get 3/3/7s with Taunt? I don't think so, right? I think we kill this. I think we... Just realized, was this 0 a second ago? Why would that have been 0? Maybe I was missing something. Due process, I think, is probably better. Yeah, there we go. Draw, draw. Although, I guess maybe it would have been a good idea for me to save that till I drew into a solar eclipse as well, perhaps. But there's chocolate, and then there's chocolate. Punch. Okay. Might have to get to refill my water. Okay. Let them trade into both my minions here, which is kind of bad. I got some good random cards, admittedly. Would have been nice to be able to keep my Titan. Figured the 10-12 on board, which, solar eclipse. Yep. Now, we could just double up and get effectively a board full of 3/7s and risk they don't have an answer, or risk that they have an answer, I should say. Because this is, yeah, get rid of that prep, which makes playing a bunch of cards from their hand a little bit harder. What was that? Sorry, I was going to say 18, so 18, 19 damage. You probably don't want to bother using Shadow Reflections on this, I wouldn't think. Oh my. They were taking so long for their turn that I was kind of zoning out there for a second. That surprised the heck out of me. Well, that is a win for us. Make sure we're on the right wheel here. Go back to the wheel of names. So that is a win with a Shadow Druid again, surprising me. Not gonna lie. I didn't really play it before it was nerfed, so I'm not sure how big of an impact that had. But now let's go hop into the Mining Paladin, which if you did miss, move all instances. Do we have Mining Paladin on here twice? So if you notice other things like that, let me know. But yeah, we gotta keep myself a little honest, but apparently I messed up a little bit. So we now only have the one instance of the Mining Paladin. Let's go see if we can't diggy-diggy-jar do better than we did the last time. Alright, so we're going against a mage, which always can be tough. I was gonna say always is a tough one, but can be tough. Because they're probably got Lady Sif in their deck. We all hopefully know at this point how I feel about the Lady Sif. Not great. But then again, here I am playing Mining Paladin, so probably not in the place to complain. The wheel told me so. On that note, I will say I did receive the comment the other day about how they saw the Nuzlocke and thought it would be whenever a minion dies, I can't play it ever again type of thing. I mean, I was trying to think of ways that we could make things interesting like that. However, of course, like anytime a minion dies, you can't play that minion again. Felt way too restrictive, just because you run out of minions in a couple games. Because it's not even when you lose, right? It was just whenever the minion died. Although I will say another thought I've had for potentially a different run or rules in a different run is a legendary minion specifically. If a legendary minion dies, I have to take it out of the deck and go from there, right? And then eventually we would be trying to play decks with 0 legendary minions in it, which, I mean, there are decks out there that don't have them, but I think that could be an interesting twist. But let me know what your thoughts are, and maybe we'll adjust rules for future months or that kind of thing. All right. Well, we have too many buff spells, although a 4 Kalthos on the Foul Egg isn't really a big deal, or isn't a bad thing. We can use it to trade into something. Doesn't give it Divine Shield, so they're popping it for me. Okay. I mean, that's something. We have the Righteous Paladin, and then or do that, they're gonna just ping it, right? So let's just play the other Silverwing. I was gonna say we'll buff this and attack, but if we do that, then we're just gonna ping it anyway. Seeing what they have, though, it definitely makes me feel like we need to maybe Shroomskivate this one and buff it. Boogie Down's too strong. Yep. There it is. But still, we're kind of in the same boat now. We're going to have 5 mana, so we can buff something by 3 and give it Divine Shield and Wind Fury. So anything, really. Preferably something with 2 attack. We can make it 5. Punch for 10, 12, plus if the rest lives, like 16 damage in 1 turn. Pretty good, which is why the deck can perform so well. We're not even digging yet. Hey, look at you. Now we could dig here, and again with this, and if we're going to give something Divine Shield, like, part of me wants to... Would that be too bad? It would be pretty bad. I was going to say, if we give 3 attack to something that's not the Wind Fury minion. Punch. It's risky, but I'm doing it. Okay. We did miss 5 damage, of course, but it's okay. If this lives, we just win at this point, right? So, Now they might have ping Deathbed, or the Deathborn. But then again, that'll give me a 3/3 and this will stay alive, so. Win. Blizzard. I mean, that still gives me that 3/3 I was talking about. Sure. They have 18 health now, though, because of this. That's pretty strong. Admittedly. I mean, I know I'm going to kill my own thing, but they can just ping it next turn anyway, right? Bam. Okay. Still not as good as I was hoping. That Blizzard was a really good get. I missed it, though. They did get that from the Maxitude, or whatever it's called. Ooh, second one of those. Okie dokie. Heart Blossom, Vidosaur. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Don't want to 4 Kel'Thas here. We could just Burrow Buster, I guess. We have 3 more 1-cost minions, so I mean, in theory, we could punch face and try to figure out how to get there. Kobold Miner. Thinking we just we just Burrow Buster, punch face, Kobold Miner, get some digs going. There we go. Oh, that's pretty good too, actually. Potentially turns something that lives into a powerhouse. Consecration, trade, and then if it hits, you can try to trade into it too. Or you can trade into it, I guess. Interesting. I would have went with the guaranteed kill first, because now the odds are probably the same. Yeah, ouch. Kaleidosaur into Boogie Down, because we're just needing to keep 1 minion on the board, right? Ogrefist Boulder plus like 7 damage could be a big buff at any point. And now the Garden's Grace as well. Boom. Ooh, Azurite Dragon instead of the... No, I think just Boogie Down, to be honest. A wider board is more important to us right now. Plus, this is just more surprise damage if something stays on the board. So, in theory, we could have Garden's Grace something to give it another bubble, but I want the damage to be a surprise. Okay. You know that's steal 3 damage or whatever. Yeah. Don't know what you're up to. Nothing. Okay. Cool. I think this is just lethal. Just to be safe. Yeah. Alright. Little Mining Paladin for the win. I mean, we lost with it last time. Good thing we brought it back when we hit gold. And let's bring up the wheel one more time to see what our final game is going to be. Actually, before I do that, just show here. Well, boom, rank 8 gold, which is fine. And then we're going to see what is going to be our final game for today. Final game is the Big Demon Hunter, which did actually prove to be pretty useful last time. So let's go see if we can't repeat its success now that we're in gold. Alright, looks like we're going against a little priestly priest. Oh, priestly priest. Oh, fissure to come with damage. Okay, I mean, depending on they're undead, that might be okay. We have some good draw power. Let's just start. Hopefully this time we can get out our get Fellscale like Invoker to our hand and not necessarily draw both of our Illidari Inquisitors right off the hop. That'd be pretty nice. Pretty nice. Well, there's an Inquisitor. So there goes that. I'm so not used to playing Demon Hunter, I almost forgot the hero power on turn 1 there. I would say it's easily, even though it's older than Death Knight, it's easily my least played class. Okay. Well, there's the Fellscale Evoker, so I mean, there is that. Do we want to? Yeah. Part of me was wondering if we should just Chaos Strike, so either way we draw cards, right? So, deal 2 damage. Your next Naga, spell spell, and weapon costs 1 less. Well, this is a Naga, so... Bam! Ooh, okay. So we actually can not play both of these, because once we play one spell, the other one's going to go up in cost. Taste it. Well, so here's the thing. Here is the thing. This only does damage to a minion, so I actually don't have a target for this. But we could intentionally just cast Chaos Strike and like Spectral Sight, so we can play the Evoker next turn. But then we don't have a weapon. So I'm thinking it's better to just play the weapon, play the Spectral Sight. There we go. And probably just not attack this time. We don't need the lifesteal. Obviously hitting them isn't doing anything directly, so before we were doing it just to draw the cards. It's pretty okay. Let's just play this. Let's greedy partner. Play the sigil. Should, yeah, get that ready. And do we just hero power? I don't think we need to attack. Yeah, next turn we should get our Illidari Inquisitor, so we're going to have one chance to draw it. I hope we don't get it. It would actually be pretty great if we got all Fel breaks loose instead, before we get our first demon out there. And I want to save an attack with this for when we actually get to, I guess it would be 7 mana now, because we have the coin. Sure. Ink. Okay. Crimson Expanse, Fellscale Evoker number 2. Dispose of Evidence. Alright. Fellscale Evoker. And Punch Face. Boom. Now we really don't even need the Fellscale Evoker, I guess, because we already have, now we have the other one from the deck. Next turn we can coin this Inquisitor and hit for like 16. Ooh, that removes it though. Okay. Shoot. How do we do this now? We could just Crimson Expanse, coin Crimson Expanse. Let them keep this for one more turn and get like 4 copies. Yeah. Let's see how well that works. Oops, probably shouldn't have Rover's minion like that. Let's see how well this works. So, if I understand this correctly, we'll be able to hit 2 minions with the... We'll get 1 Inquisitor. Not sure how this is going to work just yet, but... Depends if they pick the... They're probably going to pick the 6 mana Taunt Divine Shield. Or Taunt Lifesteal. Okay, that's good. Weak. Because my thought here is we... Illidari Inquisitor, copy, punch, hit face for 24 for lethal. We might even have to punch this. Oh, no, there. Let's see. It's healed. Sure. Going down swinging, eh? Well, I mean, to be fair, we can do that as well, but I think we're going to do what I suggested. We're going to Inquisitor, punch, copy. Oh, right, those don't come until next turn. That was a mistake. And then we're just going to punch this, I guess, to kill it. Bam. So we'll get 2 Inquisitors next turn. For some reason, that's way too strong. I was thinking of the old warrior dude that's copied, but that's okay. We now have 2 of these primed and ready to go. They can't interact with them. And they removed all of those Inquisitors, by the way, so we can't bring them back from the grave. I mean, I think we may as well just surrender here, right? I do not believe there's a reason, like a way for us to keep going here. Let them burn a card, I guess. But yeah, there's no way. They removed all of our Inquisitors like via a removal effect and not a destroy effect. So, oh well, we have one dead, I guess, technically, because we traded it. So we can technically get 2 of them back at some point. Yeah, I think going down swinging is still fine here, to be honest. I forgot they wouldn't burn a card because they're at 11, but... Oop. Let's see, so we technically have this, but we don't really have any demons in the deck. We can Chaos Strike, Spectral Sight, Dispose of Evidence. Yeah, Taste of Chaos is fine. Chaos Strike, or let's get a coin first, I guess. Oh no, we had a Chaos Strike there. That was a mistake. I guess we just go down swinging. Sure. Punch, 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 and punch. Did I not punch face twice? Why didn't I punch face twice? Did I not manually punch face? I thought I did. Does that only hit it? Oh, it only hits minions. Ah! Oh, oh, see? That's what happens when you don't play a deck very often. I had no idea. No idea. That's what happens. I guess I should have read the cards. So, sure. Yeah, this is just tough. It's only going to be one Illidari. We could punch this and hit base, but again, we're kind of just in a pickle. Punch. Punch. We have none left. Metamorphosis. They're burning a card. Oh, it's not really a great card. This kills our dude anyway. And they're healing. Okay, I'm just going to surrender everyone to not waste our time. I mean, it was good on their part. Unfortunately for us, that they didn't think of the Reno being able to get rid of the whatchamacallit. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I know I have been. It's been an interesting experiment to say the least. And I'll see you in the next one.